Good morning or good evening to everyone tuning in from around the world. Welcome to Celo Camp's live demo day. We have an incredible event planned for you today, and I'm really excited that we all get to experience this together. I'm Rachel Jacob, Program Manager at Celo Camp and Upright, and with me here on screen is my co-host, Alon Shavit, Program Director of Celo Camp and co-founder at Upright. And we also have here Renee Reinsberg, co-founder of Celo, who we will hear from very shortly. Hi, guys. Welcome.
It's great to be here.
And great to have you here. And I'd also like to give a shout out to our community, amazing mentors, investors joining us today, the C-Labs team, our alumni, and of course, the 30 Celo Camp teams of Batch 4 who have done tremendous work over the past 8 weeks, refining, growing, and building their Dapps on Celo and making them a reality. So since we are all meeting virtually, we welcome you to introduce yourselves in the chat to the right. Let us know where you're tuning in from, what company you're working on or with, and importantly, stick around for voting at the end of the event. The community vote makes up 25% of the vote in determining who will win Celo Camp, and the polls will be open at the bottom of the screen at the end of the event. So in today's program, we'll be hearing from 12 Celo Camp finalists selected out of 292 applicants from over 60 countries, and they will bring you into the world of DeFi, the creators economy, gaming, impact, and payments. And we also have a little surprise for you in the middle of the show. And for those new to Celo Camp is an 8-week virtual acceleration program for the Celo ecosystem. So that being said, the 11 camp finalists presenting their demos today are Kala, Digital Stage, Masa Finance, Cybertime Finance, Data Union, Phone Bank, Into the Verse, Centro, Talent Protocol, Alloy X, and Karma. And also welcoming our 12th finalist, Yanda, who is our wildcard winner from the Startup Pathway program, which is a 6-week educational program for new founders in the Celo ecosystem. So congrats to our 12 finalists. We are really moved by your hard work and dedication and are inspired by you all. And we're really excited to see your demos today. So before we jump into the demos, we will begin our program with opening words from Renee. Renee, welcome to our event today. And I'm going to pass the floor to you.
Thanks, Rachel. Super excited for today. Can't wait to see all the presentations. Yeah, maybe just a few quick words. It's interesting. I often get asked, what is Celo? And when I think back 4 years ago, Celo was merely an idea. It was, a few people coming together thinking about how there's maybe space for a better financial system, better financial infrastructure. And then from there, first prototypes were built, pilots were done. About a year and a half ago, the Celo network was launched and has not skipped a beat since. It was 100% uptime. And, we're now processing, we're seeing 500,000 daily transactions. We've grown to over 1.5 million wallet addresses, over $1 billion in TVL on the protocol. I think, probably around 4,000 developers, more than almost 2,000 of which are participating in the current hackathon that's happening. So just an incredible growth. But when I think about what Celo is today, really to me, it almost, it's starting to become more of a a feeling, maybe a feeling that we're all connected in a belief that a different future is inevitable. And I think to me that includes a bunch of different things, which I think we'll see today at the demo day. Ideas that 4 years ago seemed outrageous, seemed like so far away that we weren't sure they would ever happen, but now are being built by teams in the ecosystem. And maybe to kind of touch on a few of these, I think first up, it's really, and I just got back from Glasgow, where we had a side event at COP26, and it's clear, I think, to everyone here on this call that our planet has to be our top priority. And so creating a financial system that is directly connected to the regeneration of our communities, I think is really important. We're starting to see some really interesting efforts around natural asset-backed currencies, tokenizing of real-world assets, and even in sort of the NFT and gaming space, there's some nice ideas thinking about how to incentivize communities to act more responsible, and I think that's going to be really powerful going forward. DeFi for the people. In fact, DeFi truly for the people, not just a few powerful institutions. For everyone who's been following sort of that effort, this is really a top priority for our ecosystem. We want to truly bring the power of decentralized finance to everyone with a smartphone. There's still a lot of work to be done. There's a bunch of big projects and protocols still to be built. It's early days, but I think the early results are very promising, and we're starting to see use cases that go far beyond the yield farming and just institutional use that we've seen so far in the space. I think another area is around the community commerce and enabling small scale creators. I'm actually excited by a few of the teams in the current batch that are tackling specifically that, and I think Web3 is just the perfect infrastructure to do that. So for me, when I look at batch 4, I'm just really excited. I mean, it's just it's crazy on the one hand to kind of think about that this is already demo day. Time is just flying by. But I think once again, Alon, Rachel, you guys have done a tremendous job here, creating a wonderful space for people to come together, form strong relationships, and really accelerate their projects. So a big thank you to you guys. A big thank you to the whole team, to all the mentors, everyone who's been involved in making this Celo Camp a success. And of course, a big congratulations to all the teams, not just the ones presenting, but really everyone. And with that, good luck to the ones presenting. And I'm excited to see who's going to come out ahead here.
Thank you so much, René, for the inspiring words and for your support in Celo Camp, which has really been tremendous. I'm super excited for the demos that we are about to see. I even got my Celo Camp t-shirt on. So let's get the ball rolling.
Thank you so much, René. We're so honored to have you here with us, and we hope you enjoy the show. So we'll see you soon. Thank you. Okay, so we will now begin our main part of the event, and I'd just like to walk you quickly through how the event will run. We'll hear from each team for 3 minutes. Following each presentation, feel free to use the Ask a Question tab at the bottom of the screen. If you'd like to ask any of the team's questions, just use the team name at the start of your question, and they'll be able to answer you directly following their demo. And if anybody here would like an intro for collaboration, investments, or any other info about the projects you'll be seeing here today, or any of the Celo Camp teams, feel free to reach out to us at info@upright.gg, and we will be happy to connect you. Lastly, before we begin, you'll see at the end of the event in the polls tab at the bottom of the screen, over there, you'll be able to vote and voting will be open for 2 hours following the event. As I mentioned, the community makes up 25% of the voting power in determining the top 2 winners of Celo Camp. Our first place will receive the gold prize of 10,000 CUSD, and second place will receive the silver prize of 5,000 CUSD. So on that note, we can get started. I am going to call Kala up to the screen.
Wow, we have close to 700 people on the call. I think we broke a crowdcast, and maybe that's the glitch with the video. So thank you everyone for joining in seriously. And feel free to utilize the chat to ask questions for the teams. Benoit, what's up?
Hey, thanks for having me. Let me see if I can change my camera, or otherwise I'll do it like this. Never mind, I'll just do it like this. All right. I'm Benoit, founder of Cala. Cala is the easiest way to pay and get paid by anyone, anywhere. Sending money to friends and family cross-border is still very tough. Fees are high, people wait days to get their money, and using crypto is often scary and not mainstream. But why is that? To bring the next billion people to crypto, we believe we need to radically improve the user experience, convey trust, and give a feeling of security during the entire process. At Cala, this is our mission. We want to make it cool and easy to pay friends and family using stablecoins. We built Cala as a non-custodial, regulated, one-stop experience. Let's do a quick live demo so I can show you how it works. All right. So this is running on my device and on Celo testnet. So on Cala, signing up is very easy. You basically just enter your phone number like this. You wait for the magic link that we sent you. You tap on the magic link, enter your full name, and you're in. All right. I'll show you a small tutorial, and that's Cala. We built Cala for non-crypto users, so we keep it really simple. Oh, I just got a first transaction. Awesome, just got $5 from Cala. What a coincidence. Thank you, Cala. Let's send some money back. So I can choose to sync my contacts. Let's choose Cala here. Let's send $2 back. Thanks. And hit send. And this is how easy it is to send funds on Cala. We only use stablecoins. We display all amounts in their fiat alternatives. There's no Web3 terminology. This is a really like Web 3.0 like experience. And two things to say here. So here you can see that transactions are reversible. So I can tap the undo button really easily to undo this transaction. Let's undo. And then also interesting is that we don't have the concept of seed phrase. We have a simple way to back up your wallet using Google Drive or iCloud. All right, so yeah, all this is to make it really easy for non-crypto users to get into the space. With our freemium model, we propose an awesome and free experience for our users, and soon we'll have them unlock paid features for more advanced use cases. We raised a pre-seed round from strategic partners like Valora, Flurry Ventures, and a few key people from the ecosystem. We're incubating inside, we incubated inside Mozilla, and we'll keep strong ties with them in the future. We're focusing on C2C and C2B, which will represent an annual payments flow of $3.6 trillion in 2022. This is our awesome team. We mostly relied on outsourced talent for now, but we are ready to hire. What's next? We are working on a one-click savings account, which will be released early 2022, and we'll make it really easy. Will make us the easiest, most inclusive non-custodial neobank in the space. And all this is built on Celo. We are only starting, so get in touch, get on our waiting list so you get notified when we launch. Thank you very much, and I'm looking really forward to your questions.
Thank you so much, Benoit. And when I'm thinking about making money beautiful, I can imagine apps like Cala that has a beautiful user interface and incorporate really smart ways on how to make onboarding super easy. Rachel, you're back. So great. Onboarding super easy, like using a magic link that, by the way, has an integration with Celo. And I know that you also are thinking about innovative ways on how to make the seed phrase more easy to use and how to obfuscate away the complexities of blockchain from
Right.
users. So absolutely a beautiful project, and thank you so much.
Thanks, you. Thank you, Alan.
Thank you so much, Benoit from
Thanks,
Kala.
Rachel.
So we'll see you later.
Bye.
So the next team we will be calling up is Digital Stage. Hello, Richard.
Hi. Thank you guys for the time. Let me share my screen here. Hello, everyone. We are Digital Stage, Web3 for music and the creator economy. Digital Stage was actually founded last year. It was created as a direct-to-fan artist platform for artists to better monetize their fan bases and a way for us to create moments between fans and artists during lockdown. I'm Rich Harless, the founder of Digital Stage. I have over 15 years experience in digital, mobile, and the music tech space. And I was previously the managing director of Shazam here in the DACH region prior to the Apple Music acquisition. And my co-founder, Adam Shanti, is a banking and fintech lawyer, so he covers a lot of the legal aspects. Digital Stage is a lot more than just live streams. We started as a lean product and have continuously expanded our product portfolio based on the feedback from our artist partners. And for our artist partners, we actually have some very large artist partners now. We started as something for independent artists, but now we work with some of the biggest creators in the world, like Kings of Leon, James Arthur, and Martin Garrix. And we've also developed some very big partnerships. Over the summer, we became a preferred music tech partner of Sony Music. This not only gives us access to their amazing talent roster, but also gives us a lot of credibility in the space and kind of elevated us to a tier 1 music tech provider. But along the way from all of this, we actually made a discovery. Web3 is not just about NFTs and tokens. It's actually the medium that can connect artists and fans. And the reason why we believe that is because there's a lot of problems that we can solve with Celo. So artists are really in the dark when they're trying to figure out who their fans are. So this is like their super fans, the fans who spend money. So they get no data on who buys LPs and CDs, no data on who's actually buying tickets. There's no really truly global commercial relationship between fans and artists. So, we've seen this year. We've had fans from 105 countries attend our events, and we know that not all of them are from places where they have access to a credit card. So we seek to be a single source to connect the entire music commercial scene. So all music commerce. This is with physical and digital music downloads, having a token associated with them, ticketing authentication to combat scalping bots, artist tokens for their fan club memberships, and even having royalty auditing in the future. So we came to Celo Camp with just an idea of going beyond the NFT drop. And here's how we're actually going to do it. We're going to create a second screen solution to enable fan engagement anywhere at a concert, in a music store. Even if I'm just sitting on the bus board, I can engage with an artist and buy from them. And so far, since we've been in the camp, we've actually built a few things. This is our contract and deploy tools. This is actually connected to the Celo test network. And this is a demo that was created earlier. Looks like Alex made a mistake, forgot the quantity. And now we are connected. Yes, great. So this is what we've built. This will actually become a artist-facing self-service tool to create their own tokens. As for the app itself, we are trying to make this similar to Kala as an easy on-ramp to Web3, almost like a Web2 to Web3 experience to actually engage the music superfan who may be a Web3 novice. In the beginning, we plan QR codes at events, inside product packaging, so inside like an LP record, for example, and in retail locations will all be a major way in which we connect the offline world, the offline physical world, to Web3. Here's a demo of the user experience. You can see the home screen promotes featured items. Scorpions do have a new album coming out. It's not a joke. Here you see a lot of legacy artists. This is a great way for legacy artists to re-engage their fans with new items. I'll click on Manskin here. And I can buy. This is the new track from Manskin, Success. I now own this. I can either keep it, sell it, or gift it to someone. Finally, for our go-to-market strategy, we're taking an artist-first B2B2C approach. So we'll be working with the artists and rely on our existing artists to actually drive adoption amongst their fan bases. We're already in discussions for test cases in Q1 with RCA for a few of the rock artists. And I know Alon's a big fan of these guys, but we have a call on Thursday with Linkin Park on how we can support them and their fan club next year. So thank you very much for your time and for your interest in Digital Stage. And I'm looking forward to any questions. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Richard. And yeah, I'm a fan of Linkin Park and the Kings of Leon, and absolutely a wonderful project. I think today when the medium is more virtual for artists, so the need to connect with the fans, and also for fans to create communities around artists is definitely going to be the future. And social graph and social tokens going to play a very big part in that. And I think what you are building here as a one-stop shop to connect artists to this all new world that is evolving is absolutely mind-blowing. So thank you so much, Richard.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Richard, from Digital Stage. We'll see you later. So the third team that we'll be calling up is Masa Finance.
All right, play. Good morning, everybody. It's great to be here. I'm Brendan from Masa Finance. I've got about 7 years or 8 years in the blockchain and crypto space, and I've been building credit and fintech products throughout that period of time. I'm here to present to you Masa, which is a personal financial management platform and DeFi credit protocol. We enable uncollateralized and under-collateralized lending at scale in the DeFi space. And we're at Masa on a mission to make access to credit and wealth creation available to anyone through DeFi. It's a crazy fact that around 3.5 billion people globally are credit invisible. Even myself here in the US, I am currently underserved when it comes to credit, being an immigrant, and across the world in Africa, LATAM, and many other areas, it's very difficult to get access to credit. We shift the paradigm from a world where credit is exclusive to one where credit is available to everyone to build wealth. In DeFi today, 90% of all lending is collateralized, has a high barrier to entry. You've either got to own crypto or work with a user experience that's not optimal for credit. With Masa, we enable the mass adoption of lending in DeFi. We have a no-nonsense user interface, which I'll show you in a moment. We have API connections to some of the biggest data networks, Plaid, Belvo, including PingMe as well, which processes data for us. And we have a data oracle network that validates financial data and shares it with developers for smart contracts. Like Klarna, we capture value on both sides of the market. We have our PFM platform, our validator oracle network, and we have a set of smart contracts to enable uncollateralized lending. I'm going to quickly show you a demo of the platform. What I'm going to go through and do, I'm going to run a staking action on the Celo testnet. So I'm going to stake 50,000 test corn tokens. This is so as I can become a validator and approve loans. While this is confirming, I'm just going to show you our app here. I can see that from our dashboard, I've connected several accounts. I can connect accounts using, when this loads, I can use some of our own integrations using our Masa connections, and I can also use Plaid to connect. This is all test data. I'm just going to confirm my stake transaction, and this will confirm while I'm doing this. If I go back to my dashboard, once I've connected my accounts, I'm able to apply for a loan. Test, and this is in Celo USD. Even though this says USDC on here, it is in CUSD on the Celo testnet. So my loan has been actually submitted. I can then go through in my other instance here, and I can approve this loan as a validator. I can also see here that while I've been doing this, this transaction has been mined and put onto the Celo network. And you can see that my wallet here has got some staked corn tokens. Let me finish up my presentation now. Give me 1 second to go back to here. In addition to our PFM interface, we also have an API that allows developers to build credit products at scale. We have a lot of supported integrations constantly rolling this out. We use machine learning across a huge data set to provide great credit scoring and different credit products. We came out of stealth in October. We've been building really, really strong organic traction, and we have a big wait list of people waiting to come onto the platform over the next month. We're bootstrapping our protocol with 2 DeFi products, uncollateralized loans on Celo using CUSD, and NFT collateralized loans as well. Our token is staked by validators. We allow liquidity providers and validators to own tokens to kind of bootstrap. And we have a team that has years of experience in blockchain, credit, and APIs. This is our team. They're fantastic. They make everything possible and work magic. We have great investors. We've raised 2.1 million pre-seed to date, and we're in the process of raising our 5 to 7 million seed. And we've already got 1.3 million committed. So grateful to everyone here and hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Brendan, for the great presentation. And I just love live demos. So zero collateralized loan and under collateralized loan, it's such an important topic for inclusion. You know, access to financing is at the base of what people need to prosper. And I think you have a very comprehensive approach to solve this problem. And you also bridged between CeFi and DeFi, and also thinking about an API. So I think this project is very, very promising, and I can't wait to see how it evolves. So thank you so much.
Thank you. And thanks so much for the community for turning up today. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Brendan from Masa Finance. So next up, we have Cybertime Finance. I'm going to call Dimitri onto the stage.
Yes. So, hi everyone. My name is Dmitry Bashinyatov, and I am co-founder of Cybertime. So right now there is no ready-made NFT marketplace on Celo. So user after minting go to Discord chat to try buy or sell NFTs. And this is really slows down the growth of the NFT market on Celo with fast transaction and low fees. Our solution is Cyberbox, NFT marketplace on Celo, where user can mint, buy, sell NFTs. Also, we work on the NFT mystery box and NFT collectibles generator. Imagine, like everyone, NFT artist or project can generate own collection like CryptoPunk without code knowledge and very fast. And this is our platform demo. Of course, it's mobile optimized. User can check collection, check information about collection, what NFTs in this collection, choose NFTs and buy it. Of course, connect wallet on Celo. After approval and confirmation, user receive NFTs and can check it on the wallet or on our platform. We developing the NFT products for over a year. We built strong community. We helped organize WoW Summit NFT Expo in Dubai last month, and we create own NFT collectibles, DAO Polis, that will be minting exclusively on Celo. So we know what NFT collectors and NFT creators needed. Our go-to-market strategy is simple. We already know what instruments is working. It's AMA session, banner ads, collaboration, influence in Twitter, Telegram, Reddit, giveaways, contests. We launch all of these instruments and know where is real users and where is bots. So right now, NFT market's no longer just selling JPEG. 9 billion sales this year, metaverse integration, adoption in GameFi, mobile games. domains, DeFi, generative art, and everywhere NFTs. And we built a strong team. For all this time, we changed 10 members from developers to marketer to find professional who love Cybertime. So I want to say thank you everyone who joined Demo Day. I want to say thank you Rachel, Alan, Elad for the wonderful Celo camp and Celo chain now in our heart. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Dimitri. You know, you are a solid builder, always a pleasure to engage with, always with a smile. And I know that the NFT marketplace that you are building is going to go big on Celo. I know that you also want to incorporate really innovative things in your NFT marketplace, like a mystery box, that I really, really believe in this concept. So can't wait to try out the NFT marketplace. And everyone here in the chat, follow this project. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dimitri from Cybertime. See you later. So next up, we have Data Union.
Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Robin. I'm the CEO and CTO of Data Union. So we are all about powering data collaborations for AI. And we're doing that by building data unions as a service to create AI-ready data and co-owned insights. So this is a drastic contrast to how it works right now in the world. So the large corporations are harvesting data from individuals and companies to build their own AI algorithms and then capture all the value that is created by them. Let me show you in a demo how we are doing that, how you can contribute. So this is our technical demo. Here you have your own wallet. So the wallet is built into the app so that everybody around the world does not have to necessarily tackle the install of these wallets, and can contribute directly. So we are connected to the Celo test network right now and have our account. So the account is basically the identity of a person. And we can check here how much we have contributed so far. So this is not my first demo. So I have done some annotations, verifications. So I've worked with the data already. And overall, we can see, okay, there's already thousands of images and close to 200,000 verifications and annotations also have happened a lot. Now I can jump here into the verification process. And here I'm going to see data that other people have contributed so far. So here somebody says, yeah, they took a picture of a doorbell. So I can say, yeah, this is correct. I can switch to the next image. Okay, Basil, yeah. I actually don't know exactly what's coming up here. So I'm now contributing already to the data that is stored in our data set and that is co-owned by everybody around the world. If I go back now to my statistics, I can see now here the number has increased. So I have been doing some more verifications. So basically this has then already gained me some data tokens. So this is a share in the data asset that I'm contributing to right now and that is co-owned by everybody that is working with our application. Okay, let me jump back to the presentation. If it lets me, yeah. So what are we doing with all of this? So like Data Union brings data finance to Celo. So we call this a short DAFI. And we're building an ecosystem around this. So we're creating our own Data Union token. So that represents the people. And then on top of this, we're building data unions. Here we have then a token for this data union. And this represents the data. So everybody can then contribute to this data. And on top of that, we have then AI algorithms. So let's take an example. If we look at the automotive industry, there are a lot of algorithms running on new cars, and they are creating value all the time. So they are used all the time. And what we are creating now is basically the option that if somebody has been contributing to the data that creates this algorithm, that they can then always get something back. So we're creating a trickle-down data economy. So basically the people who are owning the data, who are creating data and working with it, they can get something out of the AI that is created on top of it. So we think this is pretty revolutionary. We're already working with 12 different data unions that are working in different data verticals. Some of them are have already paying customers. Some of them are still more in a breeding stage. We have all of them along the road. And we are, Mark and myself are the founders. We both have a long standing experience in the enterprise world with AI. Mark is focusing on business and ecosystem development. I'm responsible for the product and the technical part. And we have an international team of developers that are helping us to create our products. And we are endorsed by Outlier Ventures, Ocean Protocol, and Celo. So Data Union connects people, data, and insights to power AI, and especially make it possible for people who do not want to invest money directly into the DeFi system to gain their entrance via data and working with data. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Robin. And I think your project is sitting on the cross point between AI and micro work, and the ability to, from your mobile, just contribute to labeling and to learning of AI projects, all from mobile, and earn some cash while doing it. It provides work. It provides access, and it's mobile first. So absolutely love the project, and super excited to have it on the Celo ecosystem. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Robin from Data Union. So now we interrupt our show. We have a super cool surprise. We have a special gift for our incredible mentors who've volunteered their time to meet with the Celo Camp teams one-on-one throughout the camp, and have provided our teams with invaluable advice over the past several weeks, and we are really grateful to them. So the mentors who are here today, give a shout out in the chat and keep your eyes on the screen.
All right, so yeah, you heard it right. We have an NFT drop for all our wonderful mentors that participated throughout the batches of Celo Camp. And we also want to bring up here Noam Saman, who has been with us since day one with Celo Camp, and he's an artist, a digital nomad, and an awesome person. So yeah, Noam, we'll try to bring you on stage to say a few words. And by the way, we have two NFT marketplace coming up. One of them is the Cybertime, and the other one is AriSwap. He's also participating in the Startup Pathway program. So excited. Noam, what's up, man?
Hey, how you
Hi,
doing,
Noam.
guys? So
Super, yeah.
pleasure to work with the Celo Camp, with Rebecca and Alon. It's been, I'm a friend of Celo Camp since day one. So now I'm calling in from Milan, Italy. Me and Shelly, we are working in a creative agency. We are doing branding, art direction, AR filters, and now we are very proud to do our first NFT line with Celo Camp, and we're looking forward to see those images around Web3. And let's see what the future brings. So great work. I'm enjoying so much to see all the presentations and looking forward to see the next ones.
Thank you so much, Noam.
Thank you, Noam. We'll see you later. All right. So thank you again to Noam and Shelly, and to all of our mentors. Everyone's been absolutely incredible to work with, and we feel honored to be working with all of you. So we're gonna continue on, and the next one to come up is Phone Bank.
Hi, I'm Chris Duffus, founder and CEO of Phone Bank, and I'm really excited to be here today at the participation of Celo Camp demo days. I sold my last company to SoFi and was an early investor in Ethereum, and am describing a unique opportunity for you. Here's one of our users, Mohammed. He's a 20-something gamer in Nigeria, and he's blocked from participating in the global digital economy as a result of high fees, worthless currency, and while there may be hundreds of mobile apps in his country, none of them are interoperable and all require a traditional bank account to onboard. Do you know what Mohammed has in common with billions of people globally that uniquely identifies him, his mobile phone, and his money? A SIM card. Using the blockchain, we can take that SIM and turn any mobile phone into his personal bank. And we do this because there's a balance stored on the SIM, which is the same everywhere, and we can effectively convert that balance into currency anywhere in the world. The phone bank app rides on top of the most ubiquitous financial network that no one knows about, the 8 billion existing SIM cards used by every mobile phone on the planet today. As you might surmise, there are many countries where you can't find a bank ATM or even have access to a debit card. We make that irrelevant by turning his SIM into his personal bank. We do this using the blockchain and the economics of DeFi to convert that value into money over the top of mobile carriers and banks. The model is simple. A currency exchange using prepaid airtime is the currency. We match individuals and businesses who make money trading discount mobile airtime with people who want access to digital money. Take our user again, Mohammed in Nigeria, who wants to participate in the global Celo DeFi ecosystem. He simply opens the phone bank marketplace, enters the amount of prepaid airtime expressed in terms of the local currency he wants to trade. Mohammed can now has a number of conversion options for his crypto dollars, including Celo. He can now convert this money into Min tokens, from Min tokens into Celo. Transaction is successful. He's now connected to the broader Celo DeFi ecosystem of wallets and Dapps. I'm going to pause for a moment to share a short video of a live transaction on the Block Explorer that illustrates mining Celo from Min tokens using our USDC bridge. PhoneBank is a super app, which means we are becoming a type of financial operating system that makes many more use cases possible. With PhoneBank, we unlock his potential to be part of the global digital economy. We've had tremendous traction since our beginning in 2020, achieving over 5 million in GMV, over 85,000 transactions, and nearly 50,000 new wallets added. And as of October, at our current pace, we're on track to grow our daily average transaction volume by nearly 1,000% from the prior year period. Again, I'm Chris Duffus, founder and CEO, sold my last company to SoFi. My partners, Sergey and Sam, are full stack engineers with background in financial and blockchain technology. And finally, I'd like to announce that we've closed our oversubscribed seed round anchored by leading crypto and fintech investors, including Newform Capital, Kraken Ventures, and Lightspeed Ventures. It has been a pleasure participating in the Celo Camp and look forward to continue working with the community. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chris. And PhoneBank, you know, when I'm thinking about on-ramping, that's the perfect example on how it should be done, meeting customers on where they are used to operate, SIM cards, and also allowing people from developing countries and emerging markets to participate in the new economy. So absolutely a wonderful project, and can't wait for the integration and to try it out myself. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Chris from PhoneBank. We lost you there, but thank you for joining us today. So the next team that we'll be calling up is Into the Verse.
All right, let's get started. Presenting Into the Verse, a pixel parallel universe offering economic incentives with play-to-earn games, DeFi, and NFTs on Celo. Growing up, we've all been so passionate about pixel games like Mario and so on. We are a team of college students, freelancers, and developers in the Web3 space, so passionate about gaming and offering users real ownership of assets on the blockchain. Our team is based in India, Malaysia, and Nepal. In today's Web3 ecosystem, we do not see many token-gated platforms, and also games offer very little player engagement. Through games and metaverses, we see a massive opportunity to onboard the masses to DeFi and Web3. Metaverses and DeFi makes MeFi, and MeFi is just getting started. Into the Verse offers real ownership and wallet-based token-gated access to the metaverse, wherein players can hang out and interact with each other. They can also swap assets, mint, trade NFT collectibles, which can be used as characters and cosmetics in the dungeon game. The dungeon game has weekly raids, story modes, and one-on-one challenges. Also, every game character is an ownable NFT.
This is the initial metaverse with a multiplayer setting. You can see multiple buildings, interiors, roads, and gardens as part of the city. You need to physically visit different avenues to play games and access DeFi. Now let's jump right into an NFT marketplace. Here you can mint, sell, and view your collectibles. To mint an item, you need to enter the name, description, and the price in Sewer's token. This results in creation of a ERC-721 token, followed by listing the item on the marketplace. Once listed, the item gets displayed in the sales and where the users can buy, and also in the dashboard where they can be viewed as collectibles minted and sold. To buy the item, you need to use the Sewer's tokens. And once bought, these items get delisted from the sales. They get showed up in the user dashboard. Heading back to the metaverse and into the game. This is an RPG game to collect loot. The rewards from the hidden chests get minted on Celo's blockchain as Sewer's tokens. You can kill the demons guarding chests and avoid them so that you can save your life. The game is set up in different storylines. Here, the player heads to the mysterious wizard to collect the key to unlock the token gate. You need to get to the level pass NFT for the next level, which acts as a proof of attendance, so that the progress of the game is stored on chain, and the user starts from the level where he last left off the next time he logs in. The minted NFTs can be used as cosmetics and characters in game when voted from the DAO. Heading back to the metaverse, users can make donations to social causes and charity via the Impact Market UBI protocol using Celo dollars. This would create a sense of belonging and also a way for users to give back to the society, thus creating financial prosperity for the masses to make the world a better place to live in.
All right, that was the demo. And yeah, we were runners at the Chainlink Virtual Spring Hackathon, where most of the initial ideation and development took place, and we are building at the Celo Camp Accelerator, and we are so grateful. Following the launch of our MVP, we are planning to expand the metaverse, introduce new game levels. We are open to collaborations with various other ecosystem projects, and we are just getting started. Thank you so much. Feel free to ask questions.
Thank you so much, Elio. Solid pitch. And I think we might have witnessed the first game on Celo just now. So this is super exciting. And I absolutely love the tap to projects like Mula and Impact Market. And I think that the fact that actions that you do in the game can now affect on the real world, and the whole DeFi inside the metaverse is definitely gonna go big, and it's a super exciting project. I really love how it evolves, and I'm sure that in the next iteration of it, we are gonna see here something that will lead in the ecosystem. So thank you so much, Elio, and good luck.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. So the next team we have coming up, and we have 5 more teams. So just so you know where we're at, the next team we'll be calling up is Centro.
So hi everyone, my name is Eric, and today I'll be presenting Centro, the Celo DeFi wallet. So the Celo ecosystem has been growing super fast, but many of its features remain inaccessible to those on mobile phones. This is because interfaces are scattered across many different websites, and most of the protocols are too complicated for your average consumer. For example, when I was showing my dad how to farm on Ubeswap, we had to go back and forth between his Valora wallet and browser app 5 different times to approve transactions. By the end, he had no idea what was going on. So our solution for people like him is a smart wallet that aggregates and automates features within the Celo ecosystem. Features such as earning interest on stablecoins, swapping between tokens, sending payments to phone numbers, using different Dapps, and managing all your portfolios. Some advantages of using a wallet like Centro is that we can distill those 5 Ubeswap transactions down to 1 with our one-tap farming feature, similar to Zapper on Ethereum. A big thing we worked on during Celo Camp is our Mega Router. So it's an on-chain router that finds the best trade route across all the different exchanges on Celo, inspired by 1inch. And with our Siphon feature, users can redirect a percentage of their yield to a beneficiary address. So for example, you can have programmatic social impact through our platform by donating to Impact Market. Although we're pre-launch, we have some early traction. We got 2nd place at the Make It Mobile Hackathon and raised a pre-seed from Flory. Our business model is straightforward. We charge a transaction fee of 0.5%. For go-to-market, we'll first target existing DeFi users on Celo, then go after Valora users with a Coinbase Earn style campaign, where you can earn the governance tokens of different protocols by learning how they work. And then when we're ready to scale, we'll integrate mobile money on and off-ramp APIs so we can tap into the massive underbanked market, those that can really benefit from an easy-to-use DeFi app like Centro, but have largely been left out of this ecosystem. The team behind this is OpenCelo. We have several projects in the ecosystem, including the Mobius StableSwap exchange. I lead product, and my partner Dylan leads technology. And now I'll give you a quick React Native demo. So here you can see the Earn interface. This is the home screen on Centro. And in this quick demo, I'm going to show you how we can use one-tap farming to get into a stable swap farm on Mobius. So I'm going to select the Celo dollar USDC pool. As you can see, it prompts me to enter in a Celo dollar amount. In this case, I'm actually going to deposit some of my poof rewards. And what's going to happen is on the back end, our router will swap half of the poof for Celo dollars, half for USDC, and then it will deposit it into the Mobius liquidity pool and then transfer those LP tokens into the farm so I can start earning interest. And just like that, we're in the farm. So yeah, stay tuned for our beta app in the iOS and Android App Store this holiday season. I'm happy to answer any of your questions. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Eric. And you know, when I think about what DeFi on Celo means to me, I think about ease of access. I think about DeFi that is responsible, and it also assigns part of the earnings to impactful causes. And I think you guys have all 3 of them. You also do great contribution work for the open source community on Celo. So really, really excited on any projects that comes out from you guys. And definitely on Centro, I think it's going to be another leading project in the ecosystem. So thank you so much, Eric.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eric from Centro. So next up, we have Talent Protocol. We're calling up Pedro.
All right, let's go. So, hi, my name is Pedro. I'm the CEO at Talent Protocol. Pleasure to be here with you today. We are on a mission to empower undervalued talent anywhere. And in order to do that, we're building a platform where they can easily launch their social token to accelerate their career and where backers can support people they believe in. This way, we go from an old school career game that is revenue driven and is super unproductive to a Web3 enabled career framework that is community driven and that you know, basically enables us to grow together. And having that in mind, we're building in public with our community, and that's with seasons. And seasons are essentially part of our GTM plan, which enable FOMO to be increased, but also the cost of acquisition of new members for the community to be reduced. And season 1 is all about success being collective. Let me explain how this works. So for you to back someone up, you need to stake CUSD to vouch for talent and get their talent tokens in return. Anyone that holds talent tokens receives regular TAL rewards, and that's the native token. Talents this way are exposed to the value of the entire network through the value of TAL. But you know, if this sounds complicated, let me demo you. This is our private beta. built on Celo. So we already have some people who launch their tokens, amazing talent here, some upcoming talent as well. And we have Elio, who already presented in this call. So let's check out Elio. Elio, I already, to be honest, I already bought some of his tokens because I believe that is going to be, he and this team, they're going to build the MiFi, as they were saying, on Celo, the first game on Celo. And actually, is giving some very interesting perks. So if you hold these tokens, you could get a free Into the Verse NFT. So I'm going to buy his token. I'm going to put 10 USD. That's 100 LE. So I'm going to prove, there we go, stake. And while this is happening, I'm going to show you my portfolio. So I'm a massive backer of talent. So here we go. I already hold this tokens of LE, which correspond to this amount in TEL. And I'm already earning a lot of TEL rewards. So there's a really good financial incentive to join Talent Protocol now. So we are still early days. So we started 6 months ago in May. We first launched on Alpha, on testnet, and we raised the first private raise. We're now almost closing our second private raise. Proud members of Celo Camp, obviously, and hopefully next year we launch on public. Why next year? Because social tokens are on the rise. You know, the founder of Reddit, he created a new fund of $100 million last week just for this space. So I believe that after NFT and gaming, social tokens is going to be the next big thing. And this is the team that is all in for the long run, building Talent Protocol. So let's support talent we believe in. Thank you for your time. All right, no need to.
Thank you so much, Pedro, for the wonderful presentation. Your product is live on Celo, and beautiful, beautiful work. And you said it absolutely wonderfully. Talent, the ability of creators, and to engage with their community, social tokens, definitely gonna be big. And I think you did an awesome job with the interface, making it simple, easy to use, and super excited about this project. And you're supporting the community. So thank you so much, Pedro.
All right, let's do this, guys.
Thank you, Pedro from Talent Protocol. So next up, we have Aloyex. I'm calling Alexander onto screen.
See, perfect. So Aloyex protocol enables decentralized marketplaces to trade tokenized bonds. And the challenge that we're looking at is that bond markets are illiquid. And that's true in traditional finance as well as on blockchain. We see 3 reasons behind that. The first one is bonds are opaque. Even though they represent about 3 times the equity market, so very large market there, opacity is an issue. On blockchain, there is a lack of pricing mechanism. You don't have marketplaces or ways to set up the price of bonds based on supply and demand. And then the third issue is that tokenized bonds live on Ethereum, and so it makes transactions expensive. We see 2 trends we want to capitalize on. One, we see decentralized protocols that allow anyone to extend a loan for income-generating assets. So examples of that are protocols such as Goldfinch and Centrifuge. And then the second belief we have is that folks who lend money through those protocols for income-generating assets are going to want to leverage those investments, right? And so we will see the emergence of protocols that allow for the trading of those tokenized bonds. 3 trends that enable us to do what we're doing now is the emergence of the protocols I mentioned before, the Celo that provides low cost per transaction, and stable coins, so you don't lose your margin. Now, how does that work exactly? So this is about unlocking the tokenized bonds that are being brought on chain for traders, individuals such as you and I, who seek to invest $1,000 in an asset that generates a yield that is higher than your typical farming, actually. You can see income generating assets that generate a yield of 8%. That would be attractive. But there are a few things that need to happen. So you take the tokenized bonds that is issued today on Ethereum. We provide a vault. Our protocol wraps it on Celo. And then we give liquidity providers the ability to create index to make those bonds liquid so that they can trade 24/7, larger size. So that's the composability angle to enable the traders to invest in the assets that they seek. So let me show you a demo of what it looks like for the end user. And I'm having, dual screen. Is this application? Perfect. So what is the experience for the end user who seeks to invest, right? So this is their wallet. They look at different pool investment token, which are effectively index backed by tokenized bonds. Say they are seeking to invest into emerging sovereign debt bills. And so there are two values. There is the net asset value that is automatically calculated, and there is the market value, which really is what is required for those to trade freely. They can buy it at the market value defined by supply and demand. So say I want to spend 200 CUSD to make that purchase. I will have to authorize the transaction. And confirm it. It approves the token transfer and then a second transaction, since now the amount is clear to the user. So I'll submit it at checkout. And then it's going to be added to my portfolio. And I will be able to see what makes my portfolio. So what are the investments that I have made and how my portfolio has appreciated over time. It's also income generating assets. So every month you earn your proceeds, right? So in that sense, they're unique. And you also earn reward tokens for holding those. And so that gives you an actual additional return on your investments. So here your portfolio is being displayed. You see how it has appreciated over time. You see your reward, and you see the different assets in which you have invested. And so in terms of the roadmap, we're focusing on building the three main components of our protocol: the vault, the composability, the liquidity wallet. We're prototyping until the end of Q1 and then releasing it on mainnet in Q2. And then we work on integrations, because this is about enabling a system, as I mentioned earlier, for unlocking those tokenized bonds. How we make money? Well, two ways. One is the TVL. The other one is a proceed of the transaction volume that we enable. And then we provide the rewards in utility tokens to liquidity providers. The founders, so we are three co-founders. We worked together in the past, and we also manage a debt fund. So last Thursday, we raised $5 million of debt financing in 15 minutes using Goldfinch, which is an indication of the pent-up demand that there is for those assets. And so we have a first-hand experience of, we own some of the $5 million, we invested some of our money with the debt fund. Now we want to market it, we want to sell it. And so we need the LRX protocol as others do. We're part of an ecosystem, as I mentioned. So an illustration of that is one of the co-founders of Goldfinch is an advisor, as well as the CEO of Ubeswap, Evan, is also an advisor. So we work very closely with Centrifuge and Goldfinch with our debt fund. And also with Ubeswap, as I mentioned, we have an MOU. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Alex, for the wonderful presentation of Alloy X. We really want to see a diversity of financial products on Celo. And I think what you are doing here, allowing access at smaller tickets to products like bonds and protocols like Centrifuge is really, really impactful and really, really important. So really people can participate. So thank you so much for this great presentation and another live demo. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Alexander from LYX. We also lost him along the way, but thank you for joining us on screen. And the next one we have coming up is Karma.
Fantastic. Okay, so hello everyone, my name is Javier, and today I'd like to tell you about Karma, a reputation management protocol built on Celo. So first, a little bit of background. As a team, we realized that emerging markets need an effective credit system to build resilient economies. And while DeFi is a promising solution, its growth has been capped by the absence of a reputation system. That's why we set out on the mission to enable mobile access to DeFi credit for the global consumer. And it was implemented on Celo because it's uniquely positioned to reach everyone through its mobile-first approach. Furthermore, we believe that our mission ties in well with that of Celo, as access to credit can create the conditions of prosperity for everyone. So here's the user journey. In order to access DeFi credit, a user needs a mobile client, which they can access a lending market that implements a reputation protocol to measure credit. We decided to focus on implementing the reputation protocol first during Celo Camp. Before we move on to the actual protocol we built, we just want to highlight the size of the global debt markets. We strive to capture a significant portion as mobile adoption matures, given that credit and reputation systems power the landscape. So now what we actually built, the Karma protocol. It's an API for bootstrapping DApp reputation systems. What this means is that Celo DApps can store and update user data on Karma and access an aggregate of user data across reporting DApps. Here's Karma's architecture. A DApp on Celo sends user data to the Karma smart contract for storage and specifies how they want the user's Karma to be updated. We currently support logarithmic sum for financial applications and a rolling average for e-commerce applications. In exchange for the provided information, the DApp receives K tokens. Holders of K tokens can redeem them for data. For example, an application called XYZ can exchange its tokens for an aggregate global score of an address across the entire Karma landscape. This global Karma is computed off-chain and accessed through an oracle. Once aggregated, global Karma serves as a reputational primitive for the entire ecosystem to build on, and that's why the goal is to maximize the number of individual apps reporting, generating many independent data points across reputational categories. So now I'm going to give a quick demo of Karma in action. Here we have Principal, a lending application we're developing along with Karma that's powered by Karma. It looks like a regular lending application, except here APYs are determined not only by supply and demand for a token, but also on a user's previous borrowing history. So when a user connects their wallet, let's make sure they're connected. Yep, connected. So when the user connects their wallet, their Karma is initially 0 because they haven't paid any loans. But if we go ahead and execute a borrow, let's do 80% of the limit. Our limit's determined by the number of principal tokens we have, very similar to our compound. So now we've executed the loan. We see that our APY has updated, but we still have the same net APY, or sorry, the same APY for the token, and we have 0 Karma because we haven't repaid. But if we go ahead and we repay the loan, or part of it, MetaMask is going to ask us to confirm the transaction. And we can see that it is currently pending. So we just have to wait a little bit. And if we refresh, sometimes that helps. Yep, so we see that our Karma has now been updated to 0.4, and our APY has dropped from to 10.07%. Because the APY is determined not only on supply and demand, but also on our previous credit history. Now, what's really cool about Karma is that if we go to another DApp, such as Moolah, which we've never interacted with before, and we connect our wallet, we immediately have a Karma of 0.4, and our APY dropped. I don't know if you could see it before, but it was 12.45%. Now it's 12.41. So other DApps can access data from other ones and use that to access or to offer better interest rates. Moving on to integrations, we're currently working to integrate with Kukuza and Moolah, which are 2 DeFi applications on Celo, as well as an e-commerce application on Celo called Nuzo. We also hope that our Karma data can be used as seed data for Celo's Eigentrust efforts in the future. So what's next? As we continue to develop the reputation management component, we are looking to focus on the next step in our mission to enable effective credit in Latin America. This involves the launch of Principal, the under-collateralized lending market we demoed earlier, and working with local on-ramp providers to accelerate adoption. Our initial focus will be on Mexico, Brazil, and El Salvador, and we're currently in talks with on-ramps in Mexico to help the unbanked access credit and yield-producing assets through Principal. The team is composed of my co-founder Jens, who works on infrastructure at Robinhood, and myself, who works on blockchain at IBM. Thank you, and I'm happy to take any questions.
Thank you, Javier. And another great project on credit. And I think you guys are taking a bottom-up approach to credit, building an infrastructure that will enable any DeFi project in the Celo ecosystem get access to those scores. Absolutely wonderful job. Super excited about this project. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Javier from Karma. So next up, and last but not least, and please stick around for after our last presenter because we have a couple of announcements. So our next presenter is Yanda, who is the winner of the Startup Pathway Wildcard entry for presenting today. I'm calling up Yanda to the stage.
Good evening, everyone. Here's evening. My name is Mario Stumpo, and I'm the CEO at Yanda.io. We are decentralizing the automated trading with cryptocurrencies. We are here to bring data legitimacy back in the hands of crypto traders. Cryptocurrency brokers can be malicious. They can charge unexpected fees. They can steal user funds, and they can tamper traders' data. In 2018, BitConnect alone stole over $2 billion with a trading bot scam. And this is why we have built a transparent DeFi ecosystem where the automated crypto trading meets the Celo chain in order to guarantee transparency and safety to traders. Traders can create a trading bot from our creator or buy one from the marketplace. They can rely upon decentralized validation of transaction, and it is fully non-custodial. Yanda is all around a smart contract built on Celo, where customers, validators, and service provider, they all interact each other in order to settle the fees from the smart contract. We have decided to build on Celo because it's easy to develop and there is an outstanding business support. We already issued our token on Alfajores and our smart contract, and it's going to be compatible with all Celo wallets. And as I said, we are currently testing with MetaMask through Alfajores. Here's how Yanda works in a nutshell. So you launch the app and you connect your wallet via MetaMask Alfajores, and you connect your API keys from Binance. Then you will be able to create a bot. Once you create your bot, you will have to confirm that on the smart contract. Smart contract is going to reply back with the payment of the fees into the Yanda token. Once the fees are paid, your bot is here up and running and ready to make profits through Yanda.io. In 2021, we see over $40 million of trading volume through Yanda, generated by the over 6,000 bots created by our community of traders. We have a broker partnership with Binance, and we raised pre-seed from Flori Ventures. Our business model is to charge 0.2% fees on the bot's initial investment via our service token issued on Celo. And we are targeting the over 10 million traders residing within the European Union using centralized exchanges. 1,000 traders for us, it means over $1 million revenue per year. We're already up there on Yanda.io, so you can join our test if you have a Celo Alfajores wallet. By the end of this year, we are going to complete our validator app and our governance with voting process. Then we will move our contract to audit, fix the bugs, and deploy on mainnet by Q1 2022. The team is composed by a professional with skills, with both technicals and business skills. And we are out there ready to become the best automated platform for trading onto the Celo chain. So if you're interested, you can join Yanda.io. You can write me on mario@yanda.io. And thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much, Mario.
You're welcome. I need to stop sharing now. Thank you,
All
guys.
right. Thank you so much. So another great project. And wow, what a diversity we see here today from the community, guys. Awesome job to all the people that pitched. And I know how hard you worked on those pitches. I think Yanda brings something new to the trading bots game. Transparency is such an important thing, especially in this domain. And the solution you are trying to provide to make this field more open, more responsible, and decentralized is absolutely awesome. So great job, and
so much.
good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mario from Yanda. All right. Well, thank you so much to all of our presenters today. That was absolutely phenomenal. We have been so inspired by you all and are incredibly proud to be part of your journey here. And again, if anyone here on the call would like to get in touch with any of the teams that you saw here today or any of the other CeloCamp teams, feel free to contact us at info@upright.gg. I'd like to close with a few brief announcements. Firstly, we're thrilled to announce that CeloCamp Batch 5 is coming to you this March. So if you have a great project idea that you'd like to build on Celo, we encourage you to apply today. You can find the link in the call to action tab down at the bottom of the screen, or you can visit our website at celocamp.com. If you, secondly, if you have a DeFi project you'd like to build on Celo, join the DeFi for the People Hackathon. You can apply today. It's going on now. Alon, if you can post that in the chat, that would be great. Thirdly, stay tuned for our founder story feature on CeloCamp teams, where you'll get an inside look into all their projects and its roots. So we'll showcase all the teams via Twitter at Upright Vcamps and our website, celocamp.com, over the next couple of weeks. And lastly, before we say goodbye, voting begins right now. You'll see it at the bottom of the screen in the polls tab. Voting will remain open for the next 2 hours. We'd love to hear from you. Vote for your favorite team on which project you think will have the most impact and should win CeloCamp. So good luck to everyone here. It was so great to have you all join us today. Thank you to our community and to everyone on the call. We are so grateful to have your support, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. And voting makes 25% of the final decision regarding the winners. So we will really like you to participate and help us decide on which project you want to see win CeloCamp. But nevertheless, all the projects in CeloCamp are absolutely amazing. We want to continue to help you foster the interactions and the synergies and to grow this wonderful community together. Thank you so much for our mentors, for the Celo Foundation, for everyone that have joined in here today. And have a great evening, morning, afternoon. So thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. So we'll see you later. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.